I mean, effort was great. I thought our bench was awesome. Really came in and just really kind of took control of that game for us. But guys, obviously played hard, played well enough to win it. The value of having closer and guys that they got on their team be able to rise up and make shots, in this league is huge. But a loss is a loss. There's real no moral victories here, so we're disappointed in that. But fighting is what we do, so proud of that.
How did maybe the end of game offense change without Karl on the floor in terms of what maybe you're calling or trying to do?
Well, we were trying to create some shots, some looks out there for Bees. Felt he had some good separation at times. Pick and roll with D'Lo, of course. Obviously, with Cat, when he has the ball, there's kind of a sense of calm. He calms everything down, and you can go to him, and against all that switching, you could just really dump it inside. So.
Ant had 8 turnovers tonight. Where do you think maybe a disconnect was with his game?
I mean, he's just kind of he just wasn't fully present in the game. I mean, a lot of those turnovers were just loose and kind of sloppy and highly controllable. So, it seemed like a balance of indecision at times and also out of control. Was not the best road trip. But, too many turnovers. That's really cost us a chance to have the lead at halftime.
Corey, go ahead.
John, go ahead.
Hey, Chris, with just kind of the shot selection down the stretch with Beasley, I mean, how do you kind of want him to walk a line between being aggressive and looking for his shot, but then also not forcing things and pulling the trigger too quickly?
Did you think that he pulled the trigger quickly? I thought he had a couple good looks there. We ran that play for him in the corner. We actually thought we were going to get a slip out of it. It was probably not the cleanest look, but, at that point in the game, you're not getting clean looks. So, it was, against all that switching, we're just going to come down to rising up and making a shot. So.
And what do you think of Nathan Knight's minutes tonight?
I thought they were great. Battled. I thought he competed defensively. He was really good offensively. Really stepped in. Played. He's an NBA player. There's no doubt about it. He played like it tonight.
Jace, go ahead.
Hey, Chris, what have you thought about maybe the progression here early in his minutes of Leo's on-ball defense?
Yeah, his on-ball defense was outstanding tonight. And it has been for the most part. I thought it was not the best maybe in Washington, but he was really good tonight. Obviously he's a plus 19, so he was driving a lot of good things out there. So it was a good step another good step for him.
When you look at a team with like Harden and Durant, you need a lot of really strong on-ball defenders. You don't have Beverly, you don't have McDaniels, and it seems like you still have like 3 or 4 guys you can go to. What kind of luxury is that, I guess, to have that number of options of guys who can provide legitimate resistance?
Yeah, J.O. was really good on Harden. Some of the small switches hurt us a little bit. But I thought it mapped out well for us. Vando on Durant, and I thought he did a really good job, really competed his tail off, and then J.O. on James, and we just had to kind of tweak our rotation a little bit, but we were able to get to that for the most part.
We'll go last question to Britt. Britt, go ahead.
Yeah, Chris, I was going to ask you about that. It seems like sometimes it's hard, or you're reluctant to play J.O. and Vando on the court at the same time because of spacing issues and magnetizing on your scores. And tonight, with those guys, you're ready to go, but Cat out and some other people out. Was it hard to try to figure out the right rotation? And then you had Ballmero, who's kind of the same kind of guy, playing well. It seems like you have a lot of scrappy guys, and you might be able to extend your offense via turnovers, but if you don't, you're in the half court, you're kind of stuck.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's, you got to trade offense, defense for offense. We liked our matchups. We didn't think we could get in a scoring battle with these guys anyway. And I thought the rotations kind of laid out pretty well for us. Yeah, I mean, the second and the fourth quarters we struggled to score, but so did they, and so they only had 24 in the fourth, but it was four more than us. So.